Good morning, everybody. Johnny B. Good here, located in Hesperia, California. As you can see, I'm back with Blue. Um, yesterday morning, Blue was supposed to be fixed at 10 o'clock in the morning. By about 9:30, I think it was, I was still in the rental truck, and my DM told me to call this broker to pick up this load, which was in Bloomington, California, which is only 14 miles away, and pick up this load. And I asked, well, Blue's going to be ready by 10. Could we use Blue and return the rental? He said, nope, the appointment is at 10 o'clock. And so I said, all right. So me and Ivan went to pick up the load in Bloomington. We did that. It took them about an hour and a half maybe to load us. And so by now it's about 11, about 11 o'clock. Yeah, about 11:30 California time. So me and Ivan runs back to the Kenworth dealership, is where Blue is at. And before this breakdown with Well Companies, gave me a call, says your truck is all done, it's all ready, good to go. And so I'm really excited, anticipating be back with Blue. So I go to the dealership. Me and Ivan frantically drop and hook the trailer. Well, we dropped the trailer, and thinking we're going to be hooking up with Blue with it and pick up the second load, which was in San Diego. Now that load picks up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So anyway, we dropped the trailer. We get all my stuff out of the rental, put it back in Blue, and now we start Blue up. I mean, Ivan starts Blue up a little bit, and everything's fine. It goes on gear and all that stuff. Problem is, Ivan can't turn the steering wheel. I guess they put a lock on the steering wheel, that way people can't drive it without paying. So anyway, while I'm at the office trying to get the key, he says, no, we can't release your truck. I said, why not? It says, because the billing is not done with it. They haven't got paid. I said, okay. Well, they got paid, but I don't know why it is. Okay, Well has an account with Packer. There's no money involved in it. I mean, it's not like I got to get a com check or anything. It's all in an account. So, but they won't release the truck, and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. Meantime, the broker says, well, you guys better go, because this shipper has been screwed a couple of times this week already, and we don't want to add any more late pickups and all that stuff. So now I am forced to get back on the rental, hook up to the trailer, and all my junk is already with Blue. And so I get all a little bit of the stuff out of Blue and put it back in the rental again. And then I run all the way to San Diego to pick up this load. And I think I was like 35 minutes late. And they were pretty nice about it. So anyway, they load me in San Diego. They put way too much load in the front, and I had to slide the tandems all the way to the front, and now even the steer, on the steer I think it was 12,400 pounds, and the drives were 34,000, I don't know, 600 pounds or something like that. So now I'm sliding the tandems. I'm sliding the tandems all the way up. I'm sliding the fifth wheel to even the weight, and what a mess. I'm a little kind of scrambled up right now, so I'm trying my best to describe this. So anyway, once I get all the weight evened out, I ran back to the dealership where Blue is. I get there, and Blue's still not finished with the Billings. Somehow they just could not get that done. It took them another hour to get it all fixed. I mean, with all the PO and all that junk that they do. And so now we're taking Blue back to actually, you know what, from San Diego I ran to the Petro, left the trailer and rental at the Petro, and Ivan drove me back to the Kenworth dealership. And so then that's when I picked up Blue and brought Blue back to the Petro, drop and hook, got all my stuff out of the white truck, put it back in here, and then returned the truck to Penske, which is only about a mile and a half away. And lo and behold, I forgot my battery charger and my little battery. It's still in the rental truck. And then while all this, I'm kind of all stressed out yesterday, because now I'm trying to catch up with this logbook, transitioning into the e-log, and all these paperwork, and I don't know, I kind of lost my rhythm, not driving Blue, because all my stuff is in there. It's just so, I hate rental trucks. I hate moving from one truck to the other. That stresses me really bad. I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't say it was a horrible day, but it was a very busy, hectic day. It was so busy I didn't even have time to eat breakfast or lunch. And by the time I got to San Diego, I bought a burrito that was absolutely horrible. It was so dry. I mean, it tasted like sand. Anyway, so we return the rental truck. We get back to Blue, and of course I had to reweigh the whole thing, because Blue is a different weight than the 2016 Cascadia, and so I had to reweigh the whole thing. And now I find out I am 400 pounds over my drives, and there's nothing I can do about it. let's just say I unloaded some stuff and made it a little lighter, but how do I say this without getting in trouble? Alright, Blue's fuel is about 3/4 full. The only scale that I really had to worry about is the Cajon Pass scale. And I'm thinking I'm only got like an hour and a half before my logbook ends, and I really wanted to go through the Cajon Pass. The only thing that really concerned me was if that Cajon Pass was open or not. And you know what you know what Ivan and Jeff did? They ran up there with their car, and they sat there until the scale was closed. And so once it was closed, they said, "Come on up." And so, oh man, this is gonna get me in trouble. I'm under gross, okay? I'm only like 70,000 pounds. I'm just a little heavy on the drives. And so anyway, they ran up to the scale. They called me on the phone. Scale was closed. So I ran up here to Hesperia, the pilot, and this was where I slept, and all of us had dinner here last night about midnight. And now I got back in the truck last night, and Blue was just a mess. I mean, it looked like a tornado ran through here. Now, I was overwhelmed by the number of people that was so concerned about Blue, and is Blue all right and fixed. And I hate to disappoint you guys, because I know a lot of you are curious to what happened to Blue. I don't know. There's they changed some parts. That's all I could tell you. I don't know what kind of parts, but some parts were broken, and they changed that, and now Blue's working fine. And so now, as I said yesterday, I had 2 pickups, one in Bloomington, one in San Diego, and now this load is delivering on Monday at 1800 in University Park, Illinois, which is I think around Chicago. Okay, so the 400 pounds over the drives, I'm not really worried about it, because by the time I get to the Utah state scale, I would have burned up a lot of fuel, and I'll be alright. What else is there? That's all I got, and I'm really sorry. I'm kind of out of focus right now. I'm trying to recuperate. Yesterday I was really tired, but alright, we'll catch you later. Sorry for the really long, lengthy video, but anyway, the adventure continues, and thank you for your patience and your kind concern. Peace.